really fun. Any excuse to play guitar. Mark, thank you so much for letting me join you at the Seymour Duncan booth. We are talking pickups, we're talking the Slash 3.0.
Yeah.
Tell me about them.
So Slash has been a longtime Seymour Duncan user. Even before we had signature pickup models with him, he was using 𝗦𝗡𝗪 2 Pro pickups, and famously in 1987, I think when they recorded Appetite for Destruction, the Chris Derrick Les Paul, that's the famous guitar that was on that record, had 𝗦𝗡𝗪 2 Pros in it. And all the signature pickups that we've developed with Slash since have been about a search for getting his signature tone in guitars that have different personalities. So when he started to go out on touring and found that his touring guitars, they were lighter than the Derrick Les Paul. I think that was at least a 10-pound guitar. And so he wanted something developed for that to give him that extra, power that he wasn't hearing from the touring guitars. And that was the first Slash signature pickup. And then a few years later, we did the Slash 2.0, which was, again, a situation of some guitars needing a little more. We wanted to hit the front end of his amp a little bit harder on tour. And then 3.0, which is the most recent addition to the Slash family of signature pickups. We did this last year, and this came about. Slash called us. Guns N' Roses was going to be playing the Back to the Beginning show in Birmingham for Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne. And Slash was going to be playing in SG, kind of a nod to Tony Iommi. And so he called us and said, hey, I'm going to be playing a different guitar. It's an SG. It's a thinner. It's lighter. There's no maple top to it. Can you guys come up with something that will help me get my tone out of this different guitar? And we sent him a few different things to try, and this was the one that he picked.
Wow. I'm more an SG player than I am a Les Paul player. So when I read about that in, I think it was a press release or something from you guys.
Yeah.
And it really excited me because while I'm not a huge Slash fan, I appreciate and enjoy his playing. I missed Guns N' Roses by a few years.
Yeah.
And he's obviously a legend in the guitar world. And it's something that's, as a guitar player, you have to know it. You have to understand it. You have to see where he's coming from as a player to be literate in all of guitar world, I think. And that's what I love to be, is be maybe experienced in a lot of things. And hearing this on the neck pickup is, I've got some setting on my system here. But
I wish I could hear it.
I feel like Slash.
Yeah.
And as I was saying to Zach earlier, and we were talking about how much pickups are contributing to the tone because we're at NAMM. I'm like, I could be telling you this sounds amazing, and it could be some other form in my signal chain that's making that difference.
Yeah.
I like to think of the pickups as, if I'm putting a certain set of pickups in a guitar, it's a tool that I know I have that I can use.
Yeah.
And it's okay, so this guitar is for this job. And yes, I can get other tones and I can use other ways to get a similar tone.
Yeah.
But I like having certain pickups designed for, say, Slash. I know that I can do that Slash thing.
Yeah.
And it's the first port of call in the signal chain.
Yes.
So what is the main difference, do you think, between Slash 1.0 and Slash 3.0?
Really, so the Slash 2.0 was a hotter wind pickup than Slash 1.0. So it's a higher DCR, a hotter wind, but the same magnets. This is actually the same wind as the 2.0, but with a higher output magnet, 𝗦𝗡𝗪 instead of 𝗦𝗡𝗪 2.
Right.
And so people will know that there's different ways you can get more output out of a pickup. You can put more winds on it. That's going to change the tonal characteristics. You're going to maybe roll off some of the high end when you do that. Or you can go a more powerful magnet. And so when you go from 𝗦𝗡𝗪 2 to 𝗦𝗡𝗪, you get a little bit more of that snap and a little bit more of that brightness and sparkle that we associate with 𝗦𝗡𝗪. And there's definitely people who have their preference. There's people, I only use 𝗦𝗡𝗪 2. There's people, I only use 𝗦𝗡𝗪. I think Slash is just about what's the right tool for the job, and he's really trying to choose the right set of pickups and pair it for his guitars that may all have different personalities. Even if it's the same model of guitar, if it's a Les Paul, they're all different weights and have a little bit different character to them.
I like to think I'm an 𝗦𝗡𝗪 2 player.
Yeah.
More often than not, because I review a lot of guitars, they come with 𝗦𝗡𝗪 5s.
Yeah.
I just have a thing for 𝗦𝗡𝗪 2s, their openness and the reactive way to my playing.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to go something a bit higher gain, 𝗦𝗡𝗪 5 is the way to go.
Yeah.
And it all depends on how old I get, depending on, I seem to be going down the numbers of 𝗦𝗡𝗪s.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is a great option for Slash and those heavier rock lead lines, especially on the neck pickup. Are these limited edition at all? Do you need
No.
to get them? Do they only come in black? Are they?
They are not limited edition. They come in, all kind of colorways. I mean, obviously black and zebra and reverse zebra, which are the ones that Slash usually uses. But yeah, we have all kinds of cover options as well. And also the thing that we did last fall that people have been asking us for a long time is we added the option for short leg and four conductor and trembucker options. So it used to be that because the Slash pickups originated from a vintage style approach, they were long legs and single conductors. So they would fit only in guitars that had that deep route for the pickups, and you couldn't do any coil splitting. But then Slash has been interested in doing coil splitting. He will sometimes like to split the coils, especially with the neck pickup, get kind of a more glassy single coil tone. So we now, all three Slash models are available in either way. You can keep them long leg single conductor if you like, or you can buy short leg four conductor that will let you coil split, and the short leg will also make sure it fits in guitars that have a shallower route, like maybe a Super Strat or something like that.
That's great. I bought the wrong one once and didn't know there was a difference.
Yeah.
Returned it, great returns policy.
Yeah.
Found out, I learned something.
Yeah, it's definitely, and trembucker as well. So if you have got a guitar with a trem on it, then you've got the right string spacing under the pole pieces. And it is confusing. There's a lot of options. I would tell people always jump on the phone and call our customer service team. They're there 5 days a week, or you can email and chat, and they're always happy to help make sure
I like your website.
that you've got the right thing. Yeah, you can go on the website. We've got chat and email there, but also the phone numbers there. You can
really
call,
cool.
and they're really super expert in all the products. They can help you with wiring questions and things like that too.
Cool. Well, what they don't know is that Slash has stood right behind the camera, and he's just given us the nod that we've covered everything we need to talk about.
Yeah.
So
good, Slash? Okay.
All good?
Thank you.
Thanks, man. We also go to the same hairdresser sometimes, he and I. There is more information in the video description. We'll take you to Seymour Duncans' website where you can pick these up, or any of the other pickups we've talked about. There are other videos, the NAMM playlist, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Andy.
Take care. Bye.